Sister Wives. Garrison Brown missed the old days. How Kody and Robyn changed the family forever. How has it changed? I will explain everything. Don't miss this video. Before going to the main topic, definitely stay tuned with us by subscribing our channel and liking the video. Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown is grieving the death of his son Garrison Brown and may be considering whether or not he made the correct decisions in the past. The entire family was impacted when Kody fell in love with Robyn Brown. Although it's a terrible tragedy that no one should feel responsible for Garrison's death, Kody and Robyn might be reflecting on the past and questioning their own actions. Over the years, Kody's favoritism has been criticized by a lot of individuals, and it's probable that some of those complaints were legitimate. Robyn and Kody are not well-liked reality TV personalities. Fans have been scolding the Sister Wives team for years. Kody started treating his other wives differently, giving them less attention after he fell in love with Robyn. Kody's prior spouse's children frequently felt abandoned as well. Although it's incredibly unfortunate, it's true that Kody's relationship with Robyn caused pain to other individuals. This was brought up by a few of Kody's kids during season 18 of Sister Wives. Garrison said on film that he had accomplished a lot in spite of his father's criticism. Looking back, that confessional moment was heartbreaking since nobody saw what was about to happen. Garrison most likely wasn't aware of it either. Throughout the entire series, it was one of the most depressing moments ever to be shown on TV. It was obvious that Garrison was in a lot of pain when he talked about the things he had done to improve his life, such buying a car that his father had forbidden him from getting. It felt as though Kody had to overcome a significant obstacle in the form of his lack of emotional support. According to the U.S. Sun, Garrison purchased a $329,000 four-bedroom home in Arizona. It was a pretty short drive from Kody's house and featured a courtyard, fireplace, and other amenities. Father and son had not gotten along prior to the acquisition. Garrison was making progress towards significant objectives. He had taken out a $336,000 mortgage, which he was required to repay by 2054, and he had become a homeowner. It would be incorrect to suggest that Kody was a horrible father overall, or that he was a bad father only because that was one instance in the Brown family's history. But right then, it appeared as though he had let Garrison down. Another poignant father-son moment on screen saw Garrison inform his father that he had enlisted in the Nevada Army National Guard. At first sight, Kody seemed like a cold, heartless dad because of the controversy surrounding Garrison's decision to enlist in the Nevada Army National Guard. The truth was that he really preferred Garrison to attend school. The same may have been true for many parents. Was Kody a horrible father for encouraging his son to pursue further education? Perhaps not, but it's clear that Garrison felt harmed by everything. He yearned for a father who took pride in his decision. Some fathers may be very proud of their boys for enticing their sons into the army. Thus, Kody's strong relationship with Robyn was probably the main reason behind Garrison and Kody's problems. A startling amount of emotional turmoil was caused by Robyn. As a result, 3 wives decided to leave Kody. A few of the Brown kids thought that Kody only cared about the kids that Robyn and Kody had. There were a lot of wounded emotions. The chemistry was uncomfortable, and viewers might not have realized how toxic it was beneath the surface. Not everything in Garrison's life went as planned, but it isn't entirely Kody's fault. Kody adored his son, of course, but Garrison found their problems to be a pain in the side. It's unfortunate but true that after Garrison died, they were distant from one another. Kody is really hurting since he didn't know how to say goodbye or apologize. Although Kody receives a lot of criticism, having to put up with it would be extremely taxing. Beyond the terrible knowledge that a loved one will never return, there is no closure. Hence, while it's true that Kody occasionally let his son down, most parents do make mistakes. The truth is that Garrison's life was filled with many events. There were additional stressors besides his problems with Kody. Suicide is a desperation act. Suicidal individuals struggle with mental illness, whether or not a formal diagnosis is obtained. Every bodily survival instinct is subordinated to their thoughts. Apart from his mental health issues, Garrison was also said to have an alcohol addiction. Alcohol is a depressant, so drinking it would have made his issues seem more serious. Addiction in and of itself can drive a person to consider suicide since it feels like an impenetrable prison. It was also said that Garrison had issues with an ex. Maybe he missed that person and still loved them. This cannot all be Kody's fault. Many people don't choose to do that since they had extremely difficult childhoods. Garrison was affected by his father's problems, though. They were just one of several forces at play. No one is speaking for Garrison because he expressed his emotions honestly on air. That was his true feeling. He believed Kody wasn't concerned enough. For the rest of his life, sister wives villain Kody will have to live with those comments echoing in his mind. The truth is, Garrison didn't detest every aspect of his childhood. Indeed, he spoke of the good old days in a group text discussion that happened right before his passing. It was evidently difficult for Garrison that the family had undergone such drastic changes. After reading the text, Janelle attempted to save her son, but it was too late. His communication provides a wealth of information about his thoughts during a critical period. Garrison's remarks hold significance. He appeared to be thinking about the good old days and gazing back. He was resenting the feeling of invasion he was experiencing while being videotaped at the same time. Garrison was feeling conflicted, and there was a worrying hint of melancholy in his demeanor. Janelle made an effort to get in touch with him to check on him because of this. Others were left to pick up the pieces when Garrison made a decision. Although Garrison is at peace in paradise, those individuals will endure great suffering for a very long time. There is no more pain, fear, or concern for him. Though Garrison will always be loved and remembered, the survivors still require additional care and assistance. His half-siblings and siblings, for instance, are in mourning. They have discussed their brother's mental health concerns and said heartfelt comments for him on social media. Robyn can be extremely distressed, and Kody, being the father, also requires care and attention. Given his altercation with Garrison, Kody might be in excruciating pain. Kody might be quite vulnerable at the moment. Some Sister Wives followers don't seem to care that he's hurting. They keep editing his older Instagram posts with critical remarks. Let's hope he doesn't see them. It may be in human inclination to place blame for suicides, yet these circumstances are just as complex as people themselves. Garrison was a multifaceted gem. He had two problems: his drinking and his problems with Kody. In addition, he had a stellar reputation as a son, landlord, and friend. He was also very nice to animals. Garrison was priceless, and both parents should feel sorry for him. Not only is Janelle grieving over her loss, but the late Sister Wives star was also loved. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.